Hey, what is going on, guys? And before we start this, before you summon, I just want to give a big shout out to my boy or my 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 guy or my dude out there called Yuto. Now, I was casually talking to my brother on the phone, who doesn't live here in the state, and it turns out I'm not gonna say I called or anything, but I think I called it. um. So my boy Yuto, I'm gonna go ahead and throw the screenshot up on the screen right now. You can go ahead and you can clearly see that there are new assets for doppio. Now we do see here that he has his face. You see the arm structure for King Crimson. You see doppio's hair, his legs, his bottom half. You have his shirt, his arms, and everything, and you have the King Crimson fist. Now, I didn't know that this was coming. I just kind of predicted saying like, oh, maybe voice line doppio and maybe voice line Riz would come to the game. This, I don't know if it's a voice line unit as of current right now. All I know is that doppio is coming. I don't know when. He probably will come during Golden Week. There hasn't been anything leaked or data mined, if I'm not mistaken by this point, for another risotto, but I don't know what else could be coming. I'm gonna go ahead and say maybe they might do maybe Shadow Diavolo and maybe doppio together as a banner for Golden Week. It could be a thing, you never know. But that's all I wanted to cover today. Well, not today, but like this is all I wanted to cover right now for that. I'm also gonna be covering the units right now, and then after I'm gonna be covering all the new stuff that's gonna be coming to the game for the 1.5 anniversary, like this new mode, this villa type thing. Yeah, I'm gonna be covering that all in this video after the units. So let's get right into the units, shall we? So here we have the units. We have Diavolo, we have High Dio, and we have Sheer Heart Attack Kira, and we have Risotto. We have almost every, I would say every unit or evil unit that I think everybody would want. If I'm not mistaken, then again, I could be wrong when it comes to these types of things. I know everybody loves High Dio. I know a lot of people liked Sheer Heart Attack Kira, but it wasn't like, it wasn't like High Dio type stuff or Risotto or Diavolo type stuff. I could be wrong though. It's just me though. Alright. So let's go ahead and cover who's first in line here. We got Diavolo first in line. So let's cover him first. Here we have his skill, King Crimson, and he enters a special stand-up, creating partner panels on the top right and block panels on the bottom left. The damage of the partner panels during this activation time is greatly increased, and when I mean greatly increased, I mean like stupid amounts of increased. Now, here on the skill levels I'm going to be showing on the screen, you see that the time of the effect is the percentage, and by time of the effect, it means how long you can stay in the stand-up time, like, or in the time skip zone, as I should say. So here it says 30% for skill level 1 and the cooldown is 100. By 30% meaning like the amount of like time that you have in time skip is very like limited. It's very fast. Like I remember when I pulled this guy and I used him at the beginning, like I'd activate a skill and I had to like act like I was on crack or something, and I had to like match like crazy, and then before I knew it, like the time skip was over and I dealt the damage that I wanted. And so I'm just like, damn, like how does anybody do it? And then I started looking into the skill, and I was like, oh, okay, it makes sense, because then at skill level 2 you see the time of the effect go up to 50%. Cooldown stays around the same, but then what's it called, you get a little more time than what you would before. Instead of just 30% of the time effect, it went up by 20. The skill level 3 is 50%, it stays the same. Cooldown does go down to 80, which is real nice. Skill level 4, however, this is the big jump. in skill level, because you get time of effect to 100%. So with that, you end up being able to like stay in time skip for like it almost feels like a natural like stand-up time almost. It feels really weird. And then knowing that you're doing like amazing outstanding damage in that time skip zone, it's like crazy to think about. And then of course skill level 5, you get like one of the best cooldowns ever, in line with 4th idol, which is cooldown goes down to 60, which is really nice. But yeah, that's it for Diavolo. Next on the banner is Sheer Heart Attack Ira. Now I never pulled this guy, so I can't say from experience if he's amazing or not. But the skill is Sheer Heart Attack, and he enhances random panels and then erases times 1.5 the amount of panels he enhanced, focusing on random block panels and enhanced panels. Now here we have his skill level 1, number of enhanced panels is 1, his cooldown is 90, it's not bad for skill level 1. Skill level 2, it goes up to 2 enhanced panels, cooldown stays the same, 3 stays at the same amount of enhanced panels, cooldown does drop down to 85, which is nice. The amazing skill level 4, where the number of enhanced panels increases to 4 and the cooldown is 85. The skill level of the skill level 5 of Sheer Heart Attack, however, keeps him at 4 enhanced panels, but the cooldown goes down to 75. That is a big 10 cooldown jump. Knowing this guy, I know he's kind of average from what I've seen so far. I haven't really seen anybody like do immaculate stuff with him, but then again, I haven't really browsed around, so I can't really say for sure, but he does look like a decent unit, And next on the banner we have Hideo. I think I covered these guys. I think I covered most of them. I think the only one that I didn't cover was Kira, and I think Risotto and Diavolo, but I did cover Hideo before. Basically what Hideo does is he stops time, and in the stop time, you go ahead and just tap all the panels that aren't Hideo panels, because you can't tap those. And you're popping all those tiles, and you're doing damage to your opponent. And then after the amount of seconds that you time stopped in ends, all the Hideo panels that are connected deal damage depending on how many panels are stuck together. All the Dio panels that are connecting together, they pop, and you do the damage to the enemy. So here we have the skill level 1. The effect duration in seconds is 3 seconds, so you get to stop time for a total of 3 seconds. The cooldown is 105. The skill level 2 is 6, so you jump from 3 seconds to 6 seconds. Cooldown stays the same. Skill level 3, the effect of the duration of the time stop is still 6 seconds. The cooldown goes down by 10. Then skill level 4, you jump up to 9 seconds in time stop, and your cooldown is 95. But then skill level 5, always being the most amazing skill level, has you stay at 9 seconds of time stop, but your cooldown goes down to 75, which is really nice. And that's gonna be it for Hideo. Now the last person we have is Risotto, I should say. Here we have his skill named Metallica, and basically what he does is he goes ahead and he enhances all the partner panels on the board, right? And if you have no Risotto panels on the board, you go ahead and you replace a bunch of panels on the board with partner panels. So here, but the thing is, if you have Risotto panels on the board, you're not really going to be getting that many partner panels on the floor, well, on the board, because there's Risotto panels on the board. That's the last thing you want. So here we have skill level 1. The number of replaced panels is 8, and the cooldown is 80, which is decent, the skill level 2, the number of replaced panels is 11. It shoots up by what is that? 3 panels. The cooldown stays at 80. Skill level 3, the number of panels increases by 2. Your cooldown goes down by 5. Skill level 4, the number of replaced panels shoots up to 3 more, which equals 16 panels that are replaced, and your cooldown is at 75. And then skill level 5, the amazing skill level 5, actually here gives you another extra 2 number of replaced panels. So in total, you're getting 18 replaced panels, and your cooldown goes down to 70, which is immaculate. Now, looking at all of these guys here, all these units are amazing. I think, besides sheer heart attack Kita, but I could be wrong. They are really extravagant units, and I would. And all in all, for this banner, I would highly recommend anybody who doesn't have any of these units to pull on this banner. The reason why I say that is because Diavolo is pretty much meta by this point. You just slap, voice line Giorno with them, and you get those 2 guys up to skill level 4, and they become like one of the best teams you can run. Sheer heart attack Kita, I can't really say much for him. I don't have him. I haven't seen any videos on him being like super busted. High Dio, you stick him with voice line Josuke, and you end up getting like one of the best teams in the game as well. Risotto, he's S tier. He's right next to 4th auto for a reason. He's just really busted when paired up with either Formaggio being his best partner, and voice line Prosciutto being one of his best partners as well, and voice line Giorno. But yeah, I'd highly recommend to everybody pulling on this banner. Let's say you have 3 of the units, like for instance, I'm gonna say you have Diavolo, Hideo, and Risotto, but you don't have sheer heart attack Kita. I would say maybe wait and not pull on this banner, because what's it called? You probably might pull one of the other 3 instead of sheer heart attack Kita, but it's all on you if you want to do it or not. Also, by the way, before I forget, I was hearing a lot of people saying that this banner was going to be coming with a discounted multi-price, like how the Anniversary banner did with like the tickets and all that, like voice line Giorno, Prosciutto, and voice line Bruno. How they came and like the multis were like, I think 300 or 200, no, it was like 300 diamonds per multi, so it wasn't 450. So yeah, I'd highly recommend everybody to pull on this banner if you don't have any of these units, or let's say you have 1 out of the 4, then still pull for it. There's a lot of good units on this banner. Now honestly, there's gonna be these new modes and everything coming to the game. Like for instance, we have the login celebration. Oh man, sorry. That was bad. My bad. The login celebrations that will start from the 10th of April, and we'll be getting 30 hearts, so that way everybody can do what they need to do in PITTER, and then we're going to be also, you can clear an event card and get 100 diamonds, which is nice. And you can get also these tickets for the banner that we just talked about, which is really nice. We're also having a super promotion bingo card that's going to be coming to the game as well, which is going to be nice. Get a little bit of extra goodies and stuff. We're having the login bonuses for the 1.5 anniversary. They'll be getting diamonds, gotcha tickets, and the super promotion points, which are the stars with the little P inside of them for like events and stuff. Yeah, but during this login, all the 12 days, you will get 100 diamonds. You will get 10 tickets for that super Ora Gacha banner, or yeah, the one that we just talked about, and 140 super promotion points, which is going to start from April 10th until April 27th, Japan Standard Time. They got also 1.5 anniversary thanks packs that are coming to the game and everything that you can buy. That'll probably have a bunch of more goodies. What else is there? There's gonna be a thanks pack limited gacha for I think all the things that you bought from the other thing. You can go ahead and use those on that banner. There is gonna be a new feature release called the Villa, where you want more rooms for characters. We're preparing the villa for those people. The structure of the premium room will change with this addition. So what I'm guessing is that they're gonna build more on top of it, and they're gonna make it bigger and whatnot. Gonna have it I don't know what they might do, honestly. They do have a feature that is coming to the game to strengthen your characters. You can enjoy both its looks and abundant collecting, so you'll probably have to go around kind of probably maybe doing the same thing as like the gift system, but this way you probably power up your units and everything, which is really nice. There's a there's a lot of ideas that I have for this game that I've played from other gacha games that they could probably implement to this game that make the game a whole lot better, but I'll probably make that a separate video and everything. Other than that, that's gonna be it for this this whole 1.5 anniversary, you know, before you summon slash hey doppio's coming out type thing, you know. The doppio banner art hasn't been released yet. We've kind of just seen what's in the files and everything, and we're kind of all just speculating that he's probably coming for Golden Week, as he should. But yeah, that's kind of my speculation right now. Maybe we'll get either voice Risotto with maybe a voice doppio, or we might get a voice shadow boss and a voice doppio for Golden Week, or we might get voice Risotto with voice doppio. It's all just kind of depending on what they want. And I know some of you are worried about me and everything with my cough and all that. My body doesn't hurt, nothing hurts on my body. Nothing really actually hurts. I've just been having like this little cough like every time I talk. It's like someone has like a feather on the back of my throat and they're just tickling me, you know. So it's nothing to be alarmed about. I do thank everybody for worrying and everything, and I appreciate everybody who's told me to take care and everything, you know? That really means a lot. Other than that, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys do have an amazing day and an amazing week and everything. And you know, also the shortness of breath thing, I just talk a lot or I get really nervous, so I like like I breathe in and out a lot. So don't worry, I don't have shortness of breath or anything, okay? All right, that's gonna be it. I'm gonna go ahead and say the outro now. Yeah, other than that, hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I hope you accomplished everything that you wanted today, and don't forget to move the subscribe button, and make sure to order the like button, and don't forget to emerald splash the bell icon so you do know when I upload. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. See you, my Crusaders.
Oh, is that right? Well, I sure hope somebody picks up that phone, because I f***ing called it!
I'll get straight to the point. I found